Hey y'all, Joanna Gaines here. Today we're headed to a place close to my heart, Fort Worth, Texas. It's a city that truly embodies the spirit of Texas. It's got a rich history, vibrant culture, and that undeniable southern charm. Get ready to fall in love with Fort Worth. Fort Worth is a place where the past and present collide in the best way possible. We're talking cowboys and culture, history, and hip. It's a city that honors its roots while embracing the future with open arms. Whether you're a history buff, an art enthusiast, or just looking for a fun getaway, Fort Worth has something for everyone. So, saddle up and join me on this journey as we discover the heart and soul of this incredible city. Fort Worth proudly claims the title, "Where the West Begins." It earned this nickname for a reason. Established in 1849 as an Army outpost, Fort Worth quickly became a vital stop on the Chisholm Trail. This legendary trail was the main route for driving cattle from Texas to Kansas. The city's strategic location on the Trinity River made it a natural hub for trade and transportation. People from all walks of life were drawn to the area. You had cowboys, ranchers, and pioneers, all seeking their fortune in this untamed land. Fort Worth's early days were rough and tumble, a true reflection of its frontier spirit. Saloons and gambling halls lined the streets, catering to the cowboys passing through. But amidst the wildness, a community began to take root. As the cattle industry thrived, so did Fort Worth. The arrival of the railroad in the late 1800s cemented its status as a major economic center. The city's stockyards became a hub for cattle drives and trade, attracting ranchers and businessmen from across the country. With the influx of people and wealth, Fort Worth underwent a dramatic transformation. Gone were the days of dusty streets and makeshift saloons. Elegant Victorian buildings rose downtown, showcasing the city's newfound prosperity. The city's cultural scene began to blossom as well. Theaters, opera houses, and art galleries opened their doors, offering entertainment and refinement to Fort Worth's growing population. Fort Worth's love for art and culture didn't fade with time. In fact, it flourished. Today, the city boasts a vibrant arts district that would rival any big city. It's a testament to the city's belief in the power of creativity. One of the things that makes Fort Worth's art scene so special is its accessibility. You don't have to be an art connoisseur to appreciate the beauty and wonder on display. There's something for everyone, from world-class museums to quirky local galleries. So, if you're ready to immerse yourself in a world of art and inspiration, Fort Worth's Cultural District is the place to be. Let's dive in and explore some of the treasures that await. First stop, the Kimball Art Museum. This architectural gem houses a remarkable collection of art spanning centuries and continents. Trust me, you'll be captivated by masterpieces from renowned artists like Michelangelo, Rembrandt, and Monet. Right next door, you'll find the Modern Art Museum of Fort Worth, a true architectural marvel. Its sleek design and impressive collection of modern and contemporary art make it a must-see. Prepare to have your perspective challenged and expanded. If you're looking for a taste of the American West, the Amon Carter Museum of American Art is the place to be. Here, you'll find an incredible collection of Western American paintings, sculptures, and photography. Fort Worth's love for the arts extends beyond the visual. Music fills the air here, from the honky-tonk tunes in the stockyards to the soaring melodies of the Fort Worth Symphony Orchestra. Speaking of the Bass Performance Hall, this architectural masterpiece is a sight to behold. Its grand facade and stunning acoustics make it the perfect venue for everything from Broadway shows to opera performances. But Fort Worth's music scene isn't limited to grand concert halls. You'll find live music venues scattered throughout the city, each with its own unique vibe. From intimate jazz clubs to lively honky-tonks, there's a stage for every musical taste. For those who love to get lost in a good book, the Fort Worth Central Library is a must-visit. This architectural gem is more than just a library. It's a community gathering place and a testament to the power of literacy. But the stories don't stop there. The Fort Worth Public Library system has branches all over the city, each offering its own unique collection and programs. And if you're looking for a taste of history, be sure to visit the Cattle Raisers Museum. Here you'll learn all about the history of the cattle industry in Texas and the role Fort Worth played in its development. Speaking of history, you can't visit Fort Worth without taking a step back in time at the Stockyards National Historic District. This legendary district is like stepping onto the set of a classic Western film. As you stroll along the brick-paved streets, you can almost hear the echoes of cowboys and cattle drives. The Stockyards is home to a variety of attractions, including the world's only twice-daily cattle drive, rodeos, and live country music. You can grab a bite to eat at one of the many restaurants, browse the Western shops, or simply soak up the atmosphere of this historic district. Fort Worth's cultural scene is a vibrant tapestry woven together by threads of history, art, music, and a whole lot of Texas spirit. It's a city that embraces its heritage while looking to the future with a twinkle in its eye. From the grand museums to the intimate music venues, Fort Worth offers something for everyone. Whether you're a seasoned art enthusiast or simply looking for a taste of authentic Texas culture, you're sure to find it here. So come on down to Fort Worth and experience the magic for yourself. I promise you won't be disappointed. Now let's mosey on over to another Fort Worth landmark, the Stockyards. This ain't your average tourist trap, folks. It's a living, breathing piece of Texas history. You can almost hear the echoes of those cattle drives. The Stockyards is where the Wild West comes alive. You'll see real cowboys on horseback, hear the sounds of country music spilling out of saloons, and smell the delicious aroma of barbecue in the air. It's a true sensory experience, and trust me, it's one you won't soon forget. Whether you're a history buff or just looking for a rootin' tootin' good time, the Stockyards is a must-see. Now you can't talk about the Stockyards without mentioning the cattle drives. Twice a day, rain or shine, real Texas cowhands drive a herd of longhorn cattle right down Exchange Avenue. It's a sight that never gets old, and it's a reminder of Fort Worth's roots as a major cattle industry center. After the drive, stick around for the rodeo at Cowtown Coliseum. It's the world's first indoor rodeo arena and has been hosting thrilling events since 1908. Talk about history. Now, if you're looking for a different kind of adventure, head on over to the Fort Worth Zoo. It's home to over 7,000 animals from around the world, and it's consistently ranked as one of the top zoos in the country. From majestic elephants to playful penguins, there's something for everyone at this award-winning zoo. The kids will love the Texas Wild exhibit, where they can get up close and personal with native Texas wildlife. And don't miss the Museum of Living Art, or MOLA, a state-of-the-art herpetology exhibit that will leave you in awe of the reptile world. After a day of exploring the Stockyards and the zoo, head back downtown and experience the vibrant energy of Sundance Square. This 35-block entertainment district is where Fort Worth comes alive at night. You'll find everything from fine dining restaurants and trendy bars to live music venues and comedy clubs. Catch a Broadway show at the historic Bass Performance Hall, or enjoy a romantic horse-drawn carriage ride. Sundance Square is a true testament to Fort Worth's ability to blend its historic charm with modern-day fun. Speaking of blending the old and new, Fort Worth's downtown area has undergone a remarkable transformation in recent years. What was once a sleepy business district is now a vibrant hub for entertainment, dining, and culture. You'll find beautifully restored historic buildings alongside sleek, modern skyscrapers. It's this unique blend of old and new that gives Fort Worth its distinctive character. And don't forget to check out the Water Gardens, a unique urban park right in the heart of downtown. It's the perfect place to cool off on a hot Texas day and enjoy the soothing sounds of cascading water. From the thrill of the rodeo to the tranquility of the Botanic Gardens, Fort Worth offers something for everyone. It's a city that knows how to work hard and play hard, and that's what makes it so special. So come on down to Fort Worth and experience the magic for yourself. Put on your boots, grab a plate of barbecue, and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. Y'all know I love a good story, and Fort Worth is full of them. This city, with its rich tapestry of history and culture, is like an open book waiting to be read. Every corner you turn, every street you walk down, there's a new chapter to discover. Every brick and every building seems to whisper tales of cowboys and cattle barons, artists and dreamers. These stories are not just confined to the pages of history books, they are alive and well, etched into the very fabric of the city. The stockyards, for instance, are a living testament to Fort Worth's rugged past, where the spirit of the Old West still lingers. It's a city where history comes alive, not just in museums, but in the very air you breathe. Walking through the historic district, you can almost hear the echoes of the past, the clinking of spurs, the murmur of deals being made, and the laughter of a bygone era. The cultural district, with its world-class museums, offers a window into the artistic soul of Fort Worth, showcasing everything from Western art to contemporary masterpieces. One story that always captures my imagination is about a certain piano man, a ghost they say, who still plays in the wee hours at the Stockyards Hotel. This tale has been passed down through generations, adding a layer of mystique to the already enchanting atmosphere of the hotel. Imagine walking through the dimly lit lobby at night, the soft strains of a piano drifting through the air, and wondering if it's the ghostly pianist at work. Now, I'm not saying I believe in ghosts, but there's a certain magic in the air in those old saloons, a feeling that anything is possible. These establishments, with their creaky wooden floors and time-worn bar counters, have seen countless stories unfold. From rowdy cowboy brawls to whispered confessions over a glass of whiskey, the saloons of Fort Worth are steeped in history and intrigue. Then there's the love story behind the iconic statue of the cattle drive in downtown. This statue is more than just a tribute to the cattle drives that were once the lifeblood of Fort Worth. It's a symbol of enduring love and partnership. The couple depicted in the statue represents the countless men and women who worked side by side, building a life together on the rugged frontier. Did you know it represents a real couple? The sculptor, inspired by the love and resilience of local ranchers, chose to immortalize their spirit in bronze. This statue is a testament to the strength and determination of those who helped shape Fort Worth into the vibrant city it is today. It's said the sculptor used local ranchers as models, capturing the spirit of the West and the enduring power of love. These ranchers, with their weathered faces and strong hands, embody the essence of Fort Worth's pioneering spirit. Their stories, though perhaps not as widely known, are just as important as those of the more famous figures in the city's history. Fort Worth is a city that inspires, a place where legends are born and whispered on the wind. The skyline, with its mix of modern skyscrapers and historic buildings, tells a story of growth and progress, while the landmarks serve as reminders of the city's storied past. Whether you're a history buff, an art lover, or just someone looking for a bit of adventure, Fort Worth has something to offer. Come on, let me share a few of my favorite tales with you. From the ghostly piano man to the love story behind the cattle drive statue, there's so much to discover in this city of stories. So, lace up your walking shoes, grab a hat, and let's explore Fort Worth together. Who knows what stories we'll uncover along the way? Now, this tale takes place in the Stockyards Hotel, a grand old building with a history as colorful as its stained glass windows. Nestled in the heart of Fort Worth, Texas, the Stockyards Hotel has stood the test of time, witnessing countless stories unfold within its walls. From the days of the Wild West to the modern era, this hotel has been a silent observer of the passage of time, its walls echoing with the whispers of the past. They say that late at night, when the moon is high and the tourists have gone home, you can hear the faint strains of piano music drifting from the saloon. The melody is soft, almost ethereal, as if the notes themselves are floating on the night air. It's a sound that sends shivers down your spine, a reminder that the past is never truly gone. The saloon, with its dim lighting and vintage decor, seems to come alive with the music, as if the very walls are singing along. The music is said to be the work of a ghost they call Piano Joe, a talented musician who met an untimely end in the hotel many years ago. Piano Joe was known for his incredible talent, his fingers dancing across the keys with a grace that left audiences spellbound, but his life was cut short, and now, his spirit lingers in the hotel, his music a haunting reminder of what once was. Some say they can see his ghostly figure near the piano, his hands moving as if playing an invisible tune. Some say he was a heartbroken cowboy. Others whisper he was a gambler who played his last hand. The stories vary, each one adding a layer of mystery to the legend of Piano Joe. Was he a cowboy who lost the love of his life, his sorrow pouring out through his music? Or was he a gambler who met a tragic end, his final moments forever etched in the haunting melodies he plays? The truth may never be known, but the legend lives on, a testament to the enduring power of music and memory. Whatever his story, Piano Joe's music is said to be both beautiful and haunting. The melodies range from lively honky-tonk tunes that make you want to dance, to melancholic ballads that tug at your heartstrings. Each note seems to carry a piece of Piano Joe's soul, a glimpse into the emotions that he felt in life. The piano, with its lit candles and ghostly presence, becomes a portal to another time, a bridge between the past and the present. Guests have reported hearing everything from lively honky-tonk tunes to melancholic ballads echoing through the empty halls. The music seems to follow them, a constant companion as they explore the hotel. Some have even claimed to feel a presence, as if Piano Joe himself is watching over them, his music a comforting yet eerie reminder of his existence. The empty hallways with their eerie silence become a stage for Piano Joe's ghostly performances, each note echoing through the corridors like a whisper from the past. Now, I can't say for sure if Piano Joe is real or just a figment of our imaginations. The stories are compelling, the music hauntingly beautiful, but the truth remains elusive. Is it possible that a spirit could linger in a place, its presence felt through the music it once played? Or is it simply our minds playing tricks on us, creating a ghostly figure to explain the unexplainable? The answer may never be known, but the legend of Piano Joe continues to captivate those who visit the Stockyards Hotel. But one thing's for certain, there's a certain magic in the air at the Stockyards Hotel, a feeling that the past is never truly gone. The hotel, with its rich history and timeless charm, seems to hold on to the memories of those who have passed through its doors. The music of Piano Joe is just one of the many stories that make the Stockyards Hotel a place of wonder and mystery. So the next time you find yourself in Fort Worth, take a moment to listen. You might just hear the ghostly strains of a piano, a reminder that the past is always with us, waiting to be heard. Right in the heart of downtown Fort Worth, you'll find a breathtaking bronze sculpture depicting a cattle drive in all its glory. Cowboys on horseback guide a herd of longhorns, their faces etched with determination and grit. But this sculpture is more than just a tribute to Fort Worth's Wild West past, it's also a testament to the enduring power of love. You see, the sculptor Lawrence Tenney Stevens used real people as models for his masterpiece. The cowboy with the Stetson pulled low over his eyes? That's said to be modeled after a handsome young rancher named John. And the woman with the windswept hair, riding gracefully side saddle? That's said to be inspired by John's sweetheart Mary. Legend has it that John and Mary's love story was as epic as any cattle drive. They faced droughts and stampedes, joy and heartbreak side by side. Their love, like the city of Fort Worth itself, endured. Now this story takes us back to my childhood, to a time when Fort Worth seemed as big and wild as the Texas sky. Back then, the Fort Worth Botanic Gardens wasn't just a place to smell the roses, it was a magical kingdom ripe for exploration. I remember spending countless hours wandering through those winding paths, my imagination running wild. The Japanese garden, with its serene ponds and graceful bridges, transported me to a far-off land. The conservatory with its towering palms and exotic blooms felt like a scene straight out of Swiss Family Robinson. And the rose garden, well, that was my own personal fairy tale, a symphony of color and fragrance. Even now, whenever I visit the Botanic Gardens, I can still feel that sense of childlike wonder. It's a reminder that even in the heart of a bustling city, a little bit of magic can still be found. Section 5, A Legacy of Kindness. One of the things I love most about Fort Worth is its big heart. This city, nestled in the heart of Texas, is more than just a place on the map. It's a community where kindness and compassion are woven into the very fabric of daily life. This is a city where folks look out for each other, where neighbors become friends and friends become family. It's a place where people genuinely care about one another's well-being. Here, Southern hospitality isn't just a saying, it's a way of life. It's in the warm greetings, the friendly waves, and the open doors. It's in the way people go out of their way to help a stranger or lend a hand to someone in need. It's a way of life that permeates every corner of Fort Worth, from the bustling downtown streets to the quiet suburban neighborhoods. It's evident in the community events that bring people together, in the local businesses that support one another, and in the everyday interactions that make this city feel like home. And there's no better example of this than the story of Miss Opal. Miss Opal was more than just a resident of Fort Worth. She was a beacon of kindness and generosity. Now, Miss Opal was a Fort Worth legend. Her story is one that has been passed down through generations, a testament to the impact one person can have on an entire community. She ran a little diner downtown for over 50 years, a place that became a second home to many. Her diner wasn't just a place to eat, it was a place where memories were made, where laughter was shared, and where everyone felt like they belonged. Serving up the best chicken fried steak and pecan pie this side of the Trinity River, Miss Opal's diner was famous for its delicious comfort food, but it was the warmth and love that came with every meal that truly set it apart. But Miss Opal was known for more than just her cooking. She was known for her heart, a heart that was as big as Texas itself. She had a way of making everyone feel special, of making them feel seen and heard. She had a heart of gold and always went above and beyond for her customers, especially those down on their luck. She was a shoulder to cry on, a listening ear, and a source of comfort for so many, especially those down on their luck. If someone was struggling, Miss Opal was there to lend a hand, to offer a kind word, or to provide a hot meal. She believed in the power of kindness and the importance of community. If you were short on cash, Miss Opal would slip you an extra biscuit or two, no questions asked. She understood that sometimes a little bit of kindness could make all the difference in someone's day. And if you were feeling lost or lonely, well, a warm smile and a slice of her pecan pie could cure just about anything. She had a way of making people feel at home, of making them feel like they mattered. Well, a warm smile and a slice of her pecan pie could cure just about anything. Her diner was a place where people could come to feel loved, to feel cared for, and to find a sense of belonging. Miss Opal's diner wasn't just a place to get a good meal, it was a haven, a sanctuary in the midst of the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It was a place where everyone felt welcome and loved, a place where everyone felt welcome and loved. Her legacy of kindness lives on in the hearts of those who knew her and in the stories that continue to be told about her. Miss Opal's spirit of generosity and compassion is a reminder of the power of kindness and the impact one person can have on a community. Section 1. From Cowtown to Cooltown. Fort Worth has always been a city that's proud of its roots. We'll always be Cowtown at heart, but there's a new energy buzzing through the streets these days. It's a city that's embracing the future without forgetting its past. You see it in the renovated warehouses transformed into trendy lofts and art studios. You feel it in the vibrant culinary scene where chefs are putting a modern twist on classic Texas cuisine. Fort Worth is evolving, growing, and finding new ways to shine. It's a city that's not afraid to try new things while still holding on to the values and traditions that make it special. Section 2. A modern-day boom. Now, I've witnessed firsthand how Fort Worth has blossomed over the years. We've seen a surge of new businesses, a growing population, and a renewed sense of optimism. It's an exciting time to be in Fort Worth. One of the things driving this growth is Fort Worth's commitment to fostering innovation. We're home to world-class universities, cutting-edge research facilities, and a thriving entrepreneurial spirit. This focus on innovation has attracted major companies and industries to the area, creating new jobs and opportunities for folks from all walks of life. Now, when I talk about innovation, I'm not just talking about high-tech gadgets and gizmos. Fort Worth's innovative spirit extends to every facet of life here. We're seeing it in our schools, our businesses, and even our approach to sustainability. Take our food scene, for example. Fort Worth chefs are pushing the boundaries of culinary creativity, using locally sourced ingredients and innovative techniques to create dishes that are both delicious and sustainable. And then there's our commitment to the arts. Fort Worth understands the power of creativity to inspire and transform. We're investing in our cultural institutions, nurturing young artists, and creating a city where creativity can flourish. One of the things that makes me most proud of Fort Worth is our commitment to preserving our natural beauty. We're a city that loves the outdoors, and we're working hard to create a more sustainable future. The Trinity Trail System, a network of over 100 miles of hiking and biking trails, winds its way through the heart of the city, connecting neighborhoods and providing opportunities for recreation and relaxation. And we're investing in renewable energy sources, reducing our carbon footprint, and creating a healthier environment for generations to come. But you know, what truly makes Fort Worth special isn't its impressive skyline or its thriving economy, it's the people. Fort Worth has this incredible sense of community, a spirit of generosity and kindness that's contagious. Folks here look out for each other. We lend a helping hand when needed, celebrate each other's successes, and come together to overcome challenges. It's this spirit of unity that makes Fort Worth feel like home. And I believe this sense of community is what will continue to guide Fort Worth forward in the years to come. It's the foundation upon which we'll build an even brighter future. Fort Worth's story is still being written. We're a city on the move, constantly evolving, growing, and reaching for new heights, and, well, I'm so excited to see what the future holds. I believe Fort Worth is on the cusp of something truly special. We have all the ingredients for success: a rich history, a vibrant culture, a spirit of innovation, and most importantly, a community that cares deeply about this city. So, y'all come on down to Fort Worth and be a part of our story. Experience the warmth of our hospitality, the energy of our streets, and the promise of our future. I promise, Fort Worth will steal a piece of your heart. You know, when I think about Fort Worth, I don't just see a city. I see a place where folks hold on to their values, where a handshake still means something, and where good manners never go out of style. It's a place where you can still find that genuine Texas hospitality, where strangers greet you with a smile, and where neighbors help each other out without a second thought. Fort Worth is a city with a big heart, and that's what makes it feel like home, even to those just passing through. Fort Worth is more than just a dot on the map. It's a state of mind. It's a feeling you get when you walk down the street and feel the energy of the city buzzing around you. It's the warmth in your chest when you bite into a perfectly smoked brisket sandwich at a local barbecue joint, the smoky aroma filling your senses. It's the feeling of history under your fingertips as you touch the weathered bricks of the stockyards, imagining the cowboys and cattle that once roamed these streets. Fort Worth is a city that embraces its past while looking towards the future. It's a place where cowboys and culture collide, where innovation meets tradition, and where there's always something new to discover. It's a city that's constantly evolving, yet it never loses sight of its roots, its heart firmly planted in the rich soil of Texas heritage. Fort Worth is a city that has something for everyone, whether you're a history buff, an art enthusiast, a foodie, or simply someone looking for a genuine Texas experience. So, if you're ever feeling a little lost, a little unsure of where you belong, come on down to Fort Worth. Find your place at a table piled high with barbecue, tap your boots to the rhythm of a fiddle in a honky-tonk bar, or lose yourself in the tranquility of the Botanic Gardens. Let the spirit of Fort Worth wash over you, and I guarantee you'll find a piece of yourself you never knew was missing. Fort Worth is a city that welcomes everyone with open arms, a place where you can be yourself, embrace the simple things, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Well, folks, Our little journey through Fort Worth has come to an end, but I hope the memories we've shared will stay with you long after you've closed this page. Remember the echoes of history in the stockyards, the awe-inspiring art in the cultural district, the thrill of the rodeo, and the warmth of the Fort Worth welcome. Hold on to that feeling, that sense of wonder and possibility that Fort Worth inspires. And if you ever get the chance, come visit Fort Worth for yourself. Walk the streets, meet the people, and experience the magic firsthand. I promise you won't regret it. Fort Worth is waiting with open arms, ready to welcome you into its heart and share its stories with you. Until next time.